in the game, you're going to know how to maximize your player. How can other people who are playing with you maximize that player?
If y'all give me y'all give me the good dribble animations and a good jump shot, I feel like keep shooting it. Or, I mean, you got 1B, but shoot it with me all the time.
And if you were to have badges for your player in the game, what badges would you have?
I feel like all my playmaking.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. We'll watch the Toronto Raptors in this one as they go up against the Boston Celtics. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Queta in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Toronto, the post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. So tonight, Tim, we got a fantastic matchup at the guard position. Indeed, some of the best in the league going head-to-head.
Yeah, this is the very top of the food chain when it comes to guard play in this league. Really no weaknesses out there for either backcourt.
Now here's Barnes. Quickly the pass to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Brown. And it's Ingram missing. Brown outside. Brown jams it in.
A supremely athletic player. Brown really stuck it to them there.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Barnes. Rebound, Boston. Brown feeling out a bit, and the dunk by Brown.
Give it up to Brown. He's so dangerous off the bounce.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. He was really talking of Derek White, especially the job he does defensively. Coach said, for my money, Derek is the best defensive guard in the NBA. He's long, he anticipates actions, and he can protect the rim. I can't think of another guard who does what White does. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against Milwaukee. Outside, Simons. Good as the jump shot falls.
Oh, crafty play by Simons, working the pick and roll to perfection.
Here's Barnes. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Here's Brown. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
Barnes finds Dick. Up again, and Pirtle able to finish.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now, here's Simons. Against Miami, he was really on his game.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
And stolen by Simons. And he slams it down right on top of Brandon Ingram.
Oh, boy, Simons, that was nasty.
One thing is certain about Anthony Simons, the guy is a pure scorer.
Well, it comes so naturally to him. He's got a great handle, and he can get his shot off whenever he wants. Plus, he's got limitless range.
Dick with it, light covering. Dick can't get it to go.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Now, Barnes really gets off the ground. He is just an effortless athlete.
Here's Simons. Makes it off the glass. Simons has got 7 points in the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Quickly, Tillman grabs the miss.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
It's Ingram on the wing. Hits it from three-point range.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
White, good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And yes, it's good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside, White. Brown against Ingram. Brown outside. 4 on the clock. Over Barnes. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. It's good on the putback.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
For 3, Ingram, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Brown. He's got 6. Shot from 12. Oh, that's offensive interference.
The score will not count.
Raptors trail by 7. Pass to Dick. The tray bangs home the trifecta. Dick's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Here's White going inside, and White with the stuff.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Well, if you shoot the ball at 40% or better from the three-point line, you are going to win most games no matter where you play.
And Toronto making a change here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Here's Brown. Following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Takes it from 10. Keita. Great positioning on the putback.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul.
That one on White.
Team foul.
We're a good ways into the season at this point, Tim, and most of the quality teams now have found their flow, don't you think?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, lineups for the most part are set. Rotations have found their way for coaching staffs. You know exactly how you're going to try to play every night. The teams that are struggling to this point probably have some bigger issues behind the scenes.
But you can have the same names on the jersey, but every season, am I right, is different.
Every locker room is different, every supporting cast, and even the vibe of every season has a different feel to it.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 6. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Simons against Dick. And it's Simons missing.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
On the wing, Barnes. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Barnes has got 9.
He has come out with a scorer's mentality. 4 of 5 to start. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Back to Simons. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Ingram. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Oh, an aggressive take from Ingram inside, earning the whistle in the process.
The first one falls. And the Celtics making a change here. Shireman's checked in. Good on both.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Pass to Hauser. Brown outside. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 9.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Jumps up, and Brown throws it down hard.
A menace in transition. I love seeing Brown attacking like that.
Toronto calls timeout. Some changes for Toronto. Bobo's checked in, and Barrett subbed in for Brandon Ingram. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Celtics. Barnes kicks to Brown. Offline with his 3. Celtics leading by 4. Now Pritchard. He has yet to score, and good that time.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops. Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Pritchard with the ball, covered by Barnes. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Here's Barrett. Pass to Mobo. A three-pointer, no good. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. From 11 feet away. That one a little long. Raptors trail by 4. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Now, here's Barrett. Takes the 3. And Shireman pulls it down.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And he lays it straight in. And the Celtics lead by 6.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And there's R.J. Barrett helping to space the floor for this offense.
To Hauser. Now, here's Boucher. Not a lot of room. Here's Pritchard. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The story from beyond the arc. Here's who's leading in that category across the NBA. Number 1, R.J. Barrett. Grady Dick is second.
Either of these two guys force defenders to come out well past that three-point line, and that really opens the floor up for their entire offense.
And when you watch Scotty Barnes move, you forget he's 6'7" because he's so fluid with the ball.
Shireman, good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
It's Brown on the wing. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a 4-sport athlete, Tim, back in high school, Bruce Brown played basketball, baseball, football, and soccer.
Yeah, Kevin, that's easy to believe when you watch him play. He brings a versatility and a toughness that is much bigger than his 6'4" frame.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Abaji's checked in, and it's Walter in for Barnes. Shireman, good. Shireman's got 6 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Barrett for 3. Connects from three-point range. Barrett's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
Well, the numbers show it. R.J. Barrett much more comfortable shooting from the corner.
Pass to Shireman. No good with the layup.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
Here's Walter. It's tipped. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Here's Pritchard. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Pass to Abaji. Fires the 3. And the 3 ball is good. And the Raptors lead by 1. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for Toronto. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We've got more in store for you right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Toronto?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Tillman in at the 4 spot. Here's Walter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
White. Pass to Queta. Shot clock at 6. That's a 2 from Simons. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, it took a little time for Simons to kind of come into his own, but now he's playing with supreme confidence.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Here's Queta.
Clearly a foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, that's true, and they've also been going right at the rim, which I love. Attack, attack, attack.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Raptors.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Brown. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
And guys, really no surprise to see Brown flourishing on offense. He is just fearless on that end.
And that one's good, Abaji. And the Celtics with possession here. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Simons. It's rebounded by Quickly. Raptors trail by 3. Walter, good.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Brown dishes to White. Pass to Tillman. And here is Simons. Lets the 3 fly. Tillman's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
From outside the arc, buries it from 3-point range. Walter's got the lead up to 2 now for the Raptors. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Brown the pass to Tillman. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And the Raptors hit again from deep.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
And Brown with bad intentions on that drive.
Pass to Walter. Here's Abaji. It's deflected. Now here's Brown. A 20-point game for him in the win against Miami. Good. White's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working to get inside and getting good shots from close range.
Toronto calls timeout. So, Tim, when you look at what wins in this NBA, many say the heyday of the super team has come and gone. Why is that?
Well, I believe the new collective bargaining agreement has made it awfully difficult for teams to pay 3 stars and also fill out their roster with complementary role players.
So what's the answer? How do teams build?
I think the answer Oklahoma City has captured. You have to have great chemistry, certainly a star at the top, and then guys that understand the pecking order of that team. I think that's how you get it done and build around defense.
Great example. In the corner, it's Ingram. Launches a three, and again, Toronto with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Simons. Banked in off the glass. Simons has got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Dick, that's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's White. It's rebounded by Dick. Raptors leading by 5. Toronto working the ball around now. And slam dunk by Ingram.
A natural-born scorer. Ingram is a walking bucket, and he can beat you in so many ways.
Now, here's Brown. 15 points in the game. Brown putting it on the deck. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Brown against Ingram. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And White slams it in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside, Simons. Here's Queta. Buries it down low. Queta's got 14 points.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And now, the first timeout call here for Boston. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
Barnes is checked in for Toronto. Bruce Brown comes in for quickly. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Here's Hauser, covered by Barnes. White against Dick. Shoots from 12. Shoots the 3. And the dunk by Boucher. Raptors leading by 5. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Going for a dunk. Ingram uses that physicality, clearing the defense out of his way.
Dick against White. Pass to Hauser. With his first shot attempt. That one rolling around and rims out. Dick finds Brown. Here's Dick. Boucher defending. Dick, that's good. He's got 16.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Thank you. The NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said, this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Kevin?
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? Thank you, Allie.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Well, he's got such a diverse skill set. Scotty Barnes can go off on any night, and he is rolling tonight.
Here's Shireman. 8 points for him. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from White. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. They've led by as much as 10. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
White finds Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Here's the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Amukelashvili has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He gets that one. Brown's got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors.
And all the attention goes to Dick's jump shot, but he's a willing passer as well.
Here's Hauser, covered by Barnes. Here's Shireman. And it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound. Mamukelashvili has got rebound number 5 here tonight, and the shot goes in.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pritchard passes to Hauser. Over Barnes. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
That's exactly where Barnes wants to operate. He will attack you inside.
Pritchard with the ball. He's covered by Brown. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
The kick out to Brown. Lets it go with a 3. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
Ball's knocked loose. Pritchard against Brown. Here's Hauser. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Dick passes to Mamukelashvili. Here's Brown. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's White. Good D by Barnes. Pass to Dick. Back to Barnes. For 3, Ingram. No good. Shot missing. And so it's the Toronto Raptors out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. What a start it was for Brandon Ingram. He had 20 points and 2 assists. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
They're getting a lot out of their bench. A lot. For the most part, opponents' game plan is to take away the starters. But then, when your second unit comes in and plays with this type of intensity and torches the net, it created a whole new problem for the others.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Celtics.
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goals that they've been out. Well, that's not going to cut it out. I don't even want to talk about it.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick, and it's Brown in at the 3 spot. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Dick with it, light covering, and here's Barnes for 3. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Here's White. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
White the pass to Queta. Back to White. 6 on the shot clock. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Good on the triple. Simons has got 16 points.
And that's a high percentage shot for Simons. He loves that corner 3.
And it's good for 2. And the Raptors lead by 19.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Simons on the wing. Pass to Queta. Brown outside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Tough. Look at Brown with a chance for one more.
It's checked in for Brown. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
Dick with it. Light covering. Barnes passes to Dick. Back to Barnes. Here's Barrett. And Boston with the rebound. Queta's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Brown. Strong finish through the contact from Brown.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Here's Barrett. And he drops it in from the low post. 8 points for R.J. Barrett.
And the thing I love about Barrett in watching him, he plays with toughness and determination.
Now a timeout called by Boston. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA play.
Now if we can do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
Here's Simons after Toronto at the 3-pointer. And Barnes sends it back.
And checking out some numbers for Barrett. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. Averaging 33 points, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
Yeah, it's all about great energy, and he brings that part to the game. His teammates feed off of that.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Robo's checked in, and it's Walter in for Grady Dick. Here's Barrett, eyes to the hoop, and Barrett slams it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Now, here's Simons. He's got 16. Brown outside. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Barrett. Raptors leading by 23. Simons against Quickly. It's good. Quickly's got his second basket.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
He had no choice there but to burn a timeout. You've got to talk it over, regroup, and hope your opponent cools off a little bit.
Some changes for Boston. Parsons checked in, and it's Pritchard in for White. Brown the pass to Simons. Free throw line jump shot. No good off the back of the rim.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pritchard feeling it out a bit.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Walter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Walter's got 7 points in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
A nice shot by Brown.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond here in the second. And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jacoby Walter.
It developed into such a good score. He has to pay close attention to Simons.
Sam Hauser's checked in for the Celtics. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Quickly. Got it. Good job in the low post. 6 points for him.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And the Raptors making a change here. Abaji's checked in. Here's Hauser. No scoring in this one. Pritchard with the ball. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Now, here's Barrett. 14 points for him. Here's Walter. Hands it from downtown. Walter's got 10 points in the game.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
This is why Brown is one of the very best in our game. He's so good at getting into the flow.
That one falls.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
And the foul on Jacoby Walter. That's his third foul of the game. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Raptors.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Pritchard. Toronto grabs the miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Mobo gets the basket. Mobo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Pritchard passes to Boucher. Here's Shireman. Lets it go from 11. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit, who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Well, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Quickly the pass to Abaji. And the Raptors miss again.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
I'm not sure what he was thinking right there, but we see this in this game sometimes.
Hauser with the ball. He's covered by Ingram. The shot, 5 to shoot. The offensive rebound. There's the pass to Pritchard. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Well, the best approach against a bigger defender is to go right into their chest.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Amu Kelishvili is checked in, and it's Bruce Brown in for Quickly. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
And the shot's good for Boucher. Boucher's got his third basket of the night. Toronto's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Tipped away. Boucher with the steal. To the wing right side. Pritchard passes to Garza. He goes up again, and it's good on the layup. Garza's got his second bucket.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Here's Brown. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Here's Pritchard, and he converts the layup. Pritchard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
16 feet away, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And this is Ingram's bread and butter, a terrific mid-range shooter who looks to score from there.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, I'll take you inside this huddle. The message from the coach is simple. Can someone, anyone, guard him from the three-point line?
North side.
Barnes is checked in for the Raptors. Dick comes in for Walter. All right, a chance to check out stats for Derek White. .135 left here in the third quarter, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Count that bucket. Brown's got 17 now.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
Pass to Boucher. 1:03 left in the third quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Here's Dick, and again it's Toronto converting.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Pritchard passes to White. To the middle. Brown. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pass to Hauser from deep. Toronto grabs the miss. Diggs got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now Ingram wants to get it to Brown and does. Shoots over White, and it's Brown that time on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists in the game. White against Brown. And it's Hauser in the corner. Off target from outside. Here's Ingram. Pass to Barnes.
He hits the buzzer beater. Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's just a great play on his part with the clock winding down.
And so it's Toronto, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. On the floor for Boston, Williams is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Gonzalez in at the 2 spot. Now here's Gonzalez. No good with the triple. Lawson outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Back to Ingram. A 3-ball. Buries the long-range jumper. Ingram's got 27 points.
And you love the work Ingram has put into his shot. You can put him in the corner now and force the defense to extend.
Pass to Williams. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Wow, you can see the added strength for Barnes. It really helped him there.
That's good from Barnes. And you think about the balance of power between the conferences. How about this, Greg? In the last 26 years, there have only been 3 Eastern Conference teams favored to win the NBA Finals.
2011 Heat, the 2013 Heat, and then the 2024 Boston Celtics. So for those arguing for top 16 seeding in the playoffs, this might be your go-to stat.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Here's Shireman. And they recover it.
Everything is bouncing their way tonight. The offensive glass has been a big factor in this one.
Williams. Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and it's Walter in for Barnes. Here's Walsh. Good work there as it goes. Walsh has got his first bucket in this one. For Toronto, they've gotten every shot they've taken so far in the 4th quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the 4th quarter. Here's Simons. Abaji pulls it in. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's Simons after the Raptors pick up 2. To Murray Boyle. 2 points. That one goes.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Simons surveying the D. Really left alone that time.
And that's his second 3-pointer tonight.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Murray Boyle. And Shireman pulls it down. Shireman's got 4 rebounds in this game. With the second effort, it's rebounded by Lawson.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Abaji. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Here's Simons. Basket counts. Simons has got 20 points.
Yeah, and while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will battle and make some tough shots like that one.
Here's Abaji. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Mamu Kelishvili.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Walsh. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
Here's Shireman. Here's Williams from down in the low post. It goes.
Assistant.
Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Celtics. Pass to Shireman. No one near him. And it's Boston with another.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Here's Walter. Drills it from outside.
Creating spacing. That's his third three-pointer of the night and his second this half.
Simons from outside. Drops in the tray. Simons has got 23 points.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Murray bowls. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Here's Simons. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. And it's good, 2 points. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Walter can't get it to go. The Celtics shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. The shot's good from Simons.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to Murray Boyle. Now, here is Lawson. Here's Walter. And the 3 off target. Here's Shireman. Lawson defending. Over in the corner, Williams. Here's Shireman. A beautiful reverse layup. He's got 20.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Murray bowls. Rebound by the Celtics. Outside, Simons. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And this is what Simons does best. Once he catches fire, this guy is a tough one to put out.
Walter, good. Walter's got 12 points here in the second half.
And he is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
To the paint. Raptors moving the ball around. Walter, good. Walter's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Raptors.
Well, his role this half has been to help them space the floor.
Lets it go from 14.
A contested mid-range shot can't be what they were looking for there.
Wants in the pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Walsh. Abaji pulls it in. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Drills the three-pointer.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Now, here's Simons. That one doesn't drop.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Boston's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Boston again missing.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
And the Raptors call time here. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Pass to Hauser.
2 minutes remaining in regulation.
Will it go? And he sinks the layup.
Sam Hauser.
Hauser's got his first points of the night.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 12 assists.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Toronto's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. And he gets the bucket. Walter's got 27.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
And the call will be against Emmanuel quickly. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Pritchard finds Boucher. Here's Garza. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Toronto.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be the 26 on the year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Barnes.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
So it's the Celtics now. The Raptors getting the bucket. Pass to Hauser. And here's Boucher. Clock at 4. Mobo with the rebound. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Boucher defending. Here's Mobo. Takes a 3. They get it back. Mamu Kelishvili. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
They get the rebound. Boucher passes to Pritchard. Pass to Shireman. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.